Welcome to the Human 5 Project, the podcast where we cut straight to the breakthroughs that matter, the show where science meets self-optimization. I'm your host, Ultimate Biohacker 10X, and here we break down the real research, real data, and real dosing behind modern biohacking, from compounds and peptides to techniques, devices, lifestyle strategies, and performance protocols. Most people jump in and jump out before they get the gold, so we're keeping it tight and delivering the essential insights you need without the fluff. If you've taken the time to hit play, we'll make sure you walk away with valuable knowledge that can transform your approach to longevity, health optimization, and beyond. What's up, legends? This is Ultimate Biohacker 10X, and you are listening to the Human 5 Project. So first things first, what exactly is Ipamorelin? Well, Ipamorelin is a peptide, specifically a growth hormone secretagogue. That means it helps your body secrete more of its own natural growth hormone instead of slamming you with synthetic GH. It works by mimicking ghrelin, your hunger hormone, which binds to receptors in the pituitary gland and triggers a beautiful pulse of growth hormone. And why do we care about growth hormone? Well, because growth hormone is a master regulator of metabolism, muscle growth and repair, fat burning, deep restorative sleep, and tissue regeneration. In short, it's one of the biggest levers we have for performance and longevity when used intelligently. How about research uses and potential benefits? Ipamorelin has been studied extensively in the longevity and performance space, and the data is legitimately exciting. Research highlights show it may increase lean muscle mass, speed up injury recovery, improve sleep architecture, support fat loss, reduce systemic inflammation, and enhance cardiovascular markers, which has been shown in preclinical models. A lot of cutting-edge anti-aging protocols include Ipamorelin because it raises GH gently without jacking up cortisol or prolactin, something most other secretagogues mess up. And that's why it's considered one of the cleanest, most targeted options out there. And you probably ask, well, are there drawbacks, side effects? Well, certainly, nothing this powerful is perfect. Commonly reported downsides can include water retention, joint stiffness or minor pain, increased hunger, short half-life. These effects come on fast but fade quickly. Occasional headaches in sensitive people. And because it's short-acting, consistency is a non-negotiable here. Now, research dosing protocols. In research settings, the typical protocol is dead simple. 200 to 300 micrograms subcutaneous injection once a day, usually right before bed, to ride the body's natural GH wave that happens in deep sleep. Some advanced users stack it with CJC 1295 without DAC for a bigger, broader growth hormone release. And occasionally, I will split the dose 50-50, 40 minutes pre-workout early in the day on an empty stomach, and the remainder at bedtime. But that's a topic for another episode. Bottom line, Ipamorelin is short, sharp, and syncs perfectly with your circadian rhythm when it's timed right. So here's a little bonus, seeing that I thrive on the soup and not just one ingredient. How do you support your pituitary health? If you're going to poke the pituitary with Ipamorelin, you better give that gland the love it deserves. So here's the high ROI moves. Supplements that actually move the needle. Zinc, critical for hormone signaling. Magnesium calms the nervous system and deepens sleep. Vitamin D3 and K2 restore receptor sensitivity. High-dose omega-3s lower inflammation that blunts the endocrine function. And lifestyle levers that amplify natural growth hormone. 7 to 9 hours of high-quality sleep, again, non-negotiable. Heavy resistance training, sprint or HIIT sessions, cold exposure, ice baths and cold showers spike growth hormone in multiple studies. And of course, ruthless stress management, because cortisol is growth hormone's mortal enemy. You do these and Ipamorelin goes from nice to have to absolute rocket fuel. Now, what about revitalizing aging or failing organs? The bigger picture. Here's the bonus round a lot of you have been waiting for. If your real goal is to wake up organs that are starting to lag with age, thyroid, adrenals, gonads, pituitary, you have to create the environment where regeneration is even possible. And that means an aggressively anti-inflammatory diet, load up on omega-3s, polyphenols, colorful antioxidants, proper hydration plus electrolytes for blood flow and cellular voltage, daily movement, even zone 2 walking improves mitochondrial efficiency. Ruthlessly cut ultra-processed garbage that drives silent inflammation. In other words, stay out of those center aisles in the grocery store. Shop organic. Strategic fasting windows, those are pretty important too, because autophagy and growth hormone really love to swim in the same pool. You get these foundations dialed in, and peptides like Ipamorelin stop being a Band-Aid and start acting like the high-octane catalyst that they were meant to be. And that's a wrap, 10Xers. Ipamorelin is one of the cleanest, most surgical growth hormone secretagogues on the planet, but it shines brightest when you pair it with elite sleep, training, nutrition, and inflammation control. Never forget, peptides don't replace the basic. They amplify a body that's running on all cylinders. Thanks for listening to the Human Upgrade Project. If you found value in today's episode, share it with someone who's ready to elevate their biology. Make sure to follow the show for weekly deep dives into peptides, protocols, devices, lifestyle strategies, and the science of high-performance longevity. Until next time, stay curious, stay optimized, and stay 10X.